Hey guys, this is Daniel at Extreme CrossFit Martinsburg. We're here for workout number 2 of the 2016 X Games. We're going to go over the standards and the movements for both scaled and prescription. We're going to do only workout 2. We're going to make a separate video for the workout 3, which goes 1 minute rest right into workout 3. So we'll make another video for that. So for workout 2, it's 6 minutes to establish a 2-rep max of hang squat snatch for prescription. Scaled is hang squat snatch or hang power snatch. Scaled can do either one. Prescription, you will have 3 attempts only to get your 2-rep max. Each attempt is within 2 minutes. If you do not get it within the 2 minutes, your rep is no rep, and you can move on to the next 2 minutes and try your attempt there. Whether you make it or miss it in that 2 minutes is your attempt. You do not get any retries during the 2 minutes. Prescription is also not allowed to decrease weight. So for example, if you tell your judge 135 in the first round and you miss it, you cannot decrease lower. You must stay with 135 the whole way. So be smart about how you load your bar from the beginning and make sure you hit a weight. Try to get on the board as early as you can with a weight you know you can get. For scaled, as many athletes need, or as many attempts needed, the athletes are allowed to do as many reps throughout the 6 minutes and can increase or decrease a load throughout the 6 minutes. You will start with an empty bar for both, and we're going to go over how this is going to be set up. We will have the plates on each side. We will have a 45, a 35, a 25, a 15, a 10, a 5, and a 2.5 on each side of the bar. At the call of 3, 2, 1, the athlete can then start putting the weight on the bar for their first attempt. Each attempt must have clips on both sides of the bar, and you must let your judge know what you are about to lift before you lift the bar off the ground.
65 pounds.
Good. The athlete will then go to pick up the bar, must stop at the deadlift position before going into the hang. Once the judge says good, he can then go into the hang snatch. Must hit parallel for the squat to count, stand all the way up, and then bring the bar back down to the hips for the second rep. Once he hears a good, he can put the bar down. That would be a good rep. He's got 65 on the board. He has to wait for prescription. He has to wait till the 2-minute mark, so he can now load his bar if he needs to, and then as soon as it hits 2 minutes, he can do his second attempt. Same thing applies. He can load his bar until the 4-minute mark, and then he can do his third attempt. Whether he makes it or misses, it does not matter. That's his attempt. He does not get a retry. Let's go over some no reps. Some no reps would be if the athlete does not stop at the hips. So if he pulls the bar straight from the ground and goes into a full squat, it does not count. He must come back to the hip and then do it again. He does not have to drop the bar. He can still keep going. And then do his last one. That was a good rep. And that's his second good rep at lockout. Good. That could still count as a good set. But that first rep would be no good. You can still continue into the complex, even if you're no rep. Don't drop the bar. If you think you can keep going and you get a no rep on your first or second attempt, keep going, and you can still get points. So he can do 1 good rep, And if he messes up on the second rep, he does not squat all the way, he can recover, come back to the hips, and do it again. Good. That still is a good 2 rep max. Let's do one drop in the middle. So the athlete gets 1 good rep and then drops the bar and then tries to do a second rep. That is a no rep. His attempt is over. He dropped the bar. He did not get 2 full reps in. He must wait for prescription. He must wait till the next window, or he must reset if he's in scaled. Once the prescription is done, they can rest until the last minute is over, until the 6 minute is up, and then the 1 minute after the 6 minute will occur into the next workout. For scaled, they have all the way up to 6 minutes if they want to get that last rep. If scaled athlete gets up to the mark, let's say they have the bar in their hands and the clock is ticking, they must get a full lockout by 5:59. If it hits 6 minutes and they are not at full lockout, that will be a no rep. They must get the full stand up and a good thumbs up from the judge by 5:59 before the 6 minute mark hits. At that point, the 1 minute mark rest period begins into the third workout.
For RX, this is going to be a good rep.
There was no stopping. That would be a good rep as long as I didn't see a full stop. Even though he caught it very high and squatted slowly, as long as I didn't see a stop, that would be considered a good rep. That was a stop, that would be a no rep for prescription. Good. All right. So that is all for workout 2. If you have any questions, please make a response under the post.
An RX is 2 power. Or non-RX is 2 power.
Yes, we'll do one more 2 power. Good? Good. And that's a good 2 reps for scaled. So if you have any questions about any of that, please let us know. And the next video we're going to do for workout 3 will be the 200-meter kettlebell carry, which is 1 kettlebell. And then you're going to be doing burpee pull-ups or chest to bar for prescription, and kettlebell swings for scaled, and kettlebell snatch for both hands on prescription. So you'll see that soon. See you guys later.